So we're back from holiday in both a literal and a football manager sense, and it's high drama, it's high tension, it's high pressure. It's enough to make your hair fall out as we have a chance today to secure qualification for the next Asian Cup. So hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. And as we said there in the intro, it's a big match today. We're playing Singapore, and if results go our way, we've got a chance to secure that qualification today. You'll see though, here we haven't been on a great run of late. We had that draw against the Philippines, which was a well-earned point. Then we had that close, agonizingly close defeat to Kuwait, and since then we've gone on a bit of a losing run. We lost to Yemen and Vietnam in friendlies, both away. Well, you know, it's all about the booking, isn't it? We're building up the tension here. We're giving people that impression that we could face a challenge against Singapore. We could struggle, and that's just going to make the match all the more exciting. I watch my wrestling. We are home for this particular encounter. It's our first home match since the opening game of the qualifying campaign, would you believe? Where, of course, we beat Kuwait. We did beat Singapore away. You can see in the table just over here, we're currently second in the group on 7 points. Philippines on 5. So today, if we can beat Singapore and we go on to 10 points, if Philippines then cannot beat Kuwait, which, you know, Kuwait should be the favourite for that game, although it is being played in Manila, then we're through. However, of course, anything can happen in football. It's a real 6-pointer situation, this. Of course, if we lose, if Philippines win, then suddenly we're down to third. But don't forget, the final group game, if it does go down to the final group game, is us against Philippines at home. So that could be a crucial match. Hopefully, though, it'll just be a dead rubber. So this is the team we're going with. This is the formation we used in that second half comeback against Philippines a couple of matches ago, which served as well. So we're going for the 4-2-3-1. We've got our wingers in play. We've got Wing Kai up front. We've got Wong Wei in his preferred shadow striker position. Singapore themselves going with a 4-4-2 formation. Hopefully, you know, they've been the whipping boys of the group so far, although they did do us a big favour by taking a point off Philippines in the last set of matches, so we still have to be cautious. I've got to tell them, let's end this recent run of bad results. All done to build the tension, as we said before. Make a difference. Wow. My management skills to the fore there as I motivate one of my players. All right then, Singapore kicking off in the blue. We're in the all red. Let's see if we can take that step to the Asian Cup, our first continental championship as the International Manager of Mystery. Throw in for us then. We haven't really created anything yet, but you know, there's no time like the present to get started. So cuts inside here to Tan Chun Luk and then to Wong Wei. So we're just building it patiently from defence. This is how we like to play. It's come all the way back to Clayton. Let's just hope there's no silly slip-ups here. Kwan switches the flank out to Ngai Hoi, picks the ball back up, and it's Harris, Calvin Harris, going on a bit of a run, dinks a cross over. Oh, and we got behind the defence there, but the keeper just about managed to save it. But it's continuing here, Singapore with a free kick. Hopefully, we're going to nick the ball off them here and not let them get a sniff of our goal. However, they are coming down the flank, playing it inside now to Prakash. Then they've got space here. They've got a man over on the right wing. We've sent 2 men to him. Crunching tackle dispossesses them. Great play from the defence there, just when I was starting to get worried. Here's Wong Wei breezing past an opposite number there. Lum now has the ball. It's Langhin, just keeps it in. Good play from him. Nice little triangle of passing there. The cross goes in, and Harris, completely unmarked. He's got the goal. Little cartwheel to celebrate. Ooh, Calvin. Like we said here, beautiful little triangle of passing. Ball comes out wide to Hin, who just hits the tall cross. The defenders, just miscommunication there. Just comes to Harris, completely unmarked, just ghosted in at the far post. Yes. Throw into us now then. Wong Wei knocks it down to Harris, who's going on another mini run. cuts it inside now. Gets it back to Wong Wei, back out to Harris. Kai's got the ball now. Just again, patient build-up. I'm liking the way we're moving the ball around today. Wong Wei gets it out to Lum. Lum to Kai. Kai hits the shot, but Kai hits it to the sky. And now Singapore with a chance. Clayton deals with it nicely. Chun Lok looked like he was going to react a bit late, but okay, good. We've got the ball clear to Wing Kai. Wing Kai does the sensible thing, plays it back for the run of Long Hin. We've still got it. Wong Wei. Wong Wei. Oh, that was a thunderbolt of a shot. But it looked like it came back off the woodwork. Here comes Singapore now. They've got the ball. They've whipped in the cross. We got it clear, but only as far as Prakash on the edge of the box. I'm just going to have to tell the team to concentrate ahead of half-time. We want to hold on to this lead. We do not want to go in having just conceded. And Prakash has the shot, but it's charged down. It's still alive, though. Kamara looking to get the ball in, but Lum cynically trips him from behind, and it does the job. Well, half-time then, we've pretty much dominated so far. I mean, look at that, 59% possession, 7 shots, 4 on target to Singapore's 3 shots and no on target. Well, if they're not getting shots on target, they're very unlikely to score. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent, which seems to have done the trick. I find that seems to be a team talk which works the more you get to know a team. If you go in there in the first match or the second match, or any time in the first couple of months with the team and tell them don't get complacent, they have a bit of a bad reaction to it. But once you've been in charge for a while, they seem to get the idea. Anyway, here we go. Building from the back again. Clayton's got it. Brings in Kwon Chung. Oh, they're just passing it between themselves, like a little bit of a training ground exercise, until Clayton gets bored and hits it out to our left back. Harris cuts it inside again. We're in no rush to get out of our own half, it would seem. We're just keeping the ball, though, which is good. Keep the ball, frustrate the Singaporeans, make them run around a bit, tie themselves out. We're going for the simple pass every time. Singapore just seem unable to close us down. Wong Wei now with a bit of a run. Beautiful ball out to Lum, who hits it on the half volley. Now that was a fantastic goal. Definitely one worth looking at again in the replay. Let's have a look at that here. So Wong Wei just picks up, just has a quick glance up, knocks one with the outside of the boot. Lum on the half volley. Keeper stood, no chance. Now, the replay suggesting there was a hint of offside about the goal, but it was given, no doubt. We'll be hearing about that again in the press conference after the match. Sundai, I'm going to take Lum off, although he's playing very well. We'll just bring Sundai on, let him have a bit of a run around. And I think we're also just going to try out someone else up front. We're going to try out Hui Kalok. Just someone I wanted to have a closer look at. He's only ever played once before for the national team. We're going to put him on as a poacher, see if he can nab us a goal. I'm getting a bit complacent, so I will tell my team to concentrate and therefore not be complacent themselves. Throw into us. I don't know if this is actually going to be a highlight or it's just being triggered by the substitution. But anyway, here we come. Wong Wei dropping deep to pick the ball up. Oh, but we've been dispossessed there in a dangerous position. Prakash Feely makes the save. Oh, dearie me. We've definitely got to keep the concentration up for these final few minutes. Here comes the corner. It goes deep, but a penalty's been given. Penalty been given? That corner was going nowhere. Why did they give the penalty away? Oh no, here we go. Yeah, it's 2-1. We're in for a nervy final few minutes. Okay, we told the team to tighten up a bit, made a couple of minor tweaks just to make sure that they are actually tightening up, but we're in stoppage time. 4 minutes to go. Oh, and it's a free kick for Singapore. Oh, it just goes wide. Okay, take your time here, Feely. Take your time. You've got options out wide. That's it. Play it along the floor. Do not give the ball away. Okay, back to the keeper. He's going to knock it out to the fullback. Singapore are definitely pushing further up. What was that? Oh dear, he's given the ball away. Deep into our territory now. Singapore get the chance to build one final attack. One last throw of the dice. 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, why did he do that? He played it all the way back to the halfway line. This is Singapore's last chance. We've dispossessed them. Thank you, referee. Thank you. Now, is that enough? If Philippines have beaten Kuwait, then it goes down to the final game. tell them not to let themselves get complacent. A couple of them were demotivated. That's their problem. They're just going to have to deal with it. And yes, Kuwait beat Philippines quite easily, it would seem. 3-1, although, just like in our game, Philippines did make it 2-1 late on, but Kuwait pushed on for a third goal. So, let's have a look at that. News items. We've won against Singapore. There we go. Hong Kong qualify for the Asian Nations Cup, the 2023 Asian Nations Cup. It's still 2021, and we've already qualified. That is absolutely fantastic. We're called a surprise package by the media, but I don't think so. I looked at that group, and I know Philippines had a higher world ranking than us, but I thought that group is there for the taking. So let's have a look what that means. So that's it for 2021 fixtures. The only fixture we've got lined up officially for next year at the moment is the Philippines in that final game, but that game is essentially meaningless now. So I don't think we need to have that in an episode. At some point, we're going to have the draw for the Asian Nations Cup. Let's just have a look at it. That's not going to be made until December. Wow, only a month before the tournament starts. So just going back to the table anyway, there you see, we are 5 points clear of Philippines with only a single match left. Well, it shows how much I pay attention to the game sometimes. I've only just realised Calvin Harris was sent off. So just having a look what the FA think. They're, of course, pleased with the management of the team. The fans seem happy with that 2-2 draw against the Philippines. I guess that was a crunch result in the group. Let's have a look at what they think of the competition. So, Asian Nation Cup qualifying. The minimum expectation was to be competitive, and they're very pleased that we're challenging for qualification. I guess as far as the board page is concerned, that hasn't quite been confirmed yet, but we know it's all confirmed. We have made it. We are going to the Chinese mainland in about 14 months' time for the Asian Cup, and you are going to join me there, I'm sure. So please hit that like button if you've enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you in China.